18:30.
Yeah.
Where's that rank with your best times?
My old one was 18:44 at Carlisle.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Well, you shredded that.
I was pumped for this meet.
Yeah, you knew today was there. Everybody's kind of been looking for you two to kind of race. Could you sense that a little bit? Were you anxious to go up against the other girl in the league that was undefeated?
Yeah, all day I was nervous and stuff, but I'm glad, obviously, how it turned out.
Sure. You guys were together for the longest time, probably into 2 miles at least.
Yeah, right up past the 2 mile mark, probably within like the last like 3/4 of a mile, I think.
Okay.
To go.
Did you just feel it at that point? You said, that's enough, I'm just going to take off here and see what happens? Or was there some strategy there? Or?
She kind of, she didn't die or anything, but she just like was hanging behind me the whole time.
Okay.
And I felt like she kept drifting a little bit, so I just decided that I would go just to finish it up, so I didn't have to wait till like the last strider, like to see who had like more in them. I just wanted to make a bigger distance than it needed to be.
Okay. Do you do that sometimes as a test to see if they're gonna go as well, or did you feel confident that if you hit another gear today that was gonna be it?
Just kind of went with it, and I gave it everything I had, especially the last few turns, because I knew that she really wanted this, and I know I did too. So I just wanted just to create distance, so in case she did get a last second spark, she wouldn't just get me by a little bit.
Sure. You know what? She was super jacked to be racing you today too.
Really?
Oh yeah. I mean, she's this is everybody's been looking at this all season, 1-1 and all that stuff. So did this one feel a little different today because you knew there was somebody else in the field that was going to really give you a race?
Besides Carlisle, this is the first meet ever like for varsity that I had someone with me besides Carlisle. Like even districts last year, I wasn't in the lead, but I was like kind of in between the two like groups, like the front group and like the second or third pack, and I was just by myself, so I never had anybody to run with until Carlisle, and then obviously this meet. So that was exciting. Okay,
was that cool today then to be pushed a little bit and having to go into the 2.5 mile?
That definitely had a lot to do with my best time. It was really exciting the whole race, and I had the jitters in school, and I was really excited, but I'm so happy with how it went. But she had a great race.
She pushed you. You figured she was going to push you.
I did.
Yeah, you figured this was going to be interesting. Okay, how's your season going here? I mean, knock on wood, you're winning everything here. You having fun? I mean, everything's going well. You're healthy and just running your races.
I make sure to stretch and eat healthy and stuff like that. But I feel like it's turning out really well. And I trained all summer for this.
Yeah, you did.
I'm really happy with how it goes. And it's just so cool feeling to be like here.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
And the big stuff isn't even here yet. The fun stuff's coming up. Leagues, district, states, and you're doing well.
I hope I don't get sick for states again. Oh
yeah, seriously, knock on wood.
That was horrible last year.
How cool was Carlisle, and to win that? And it's a high-profile event, and a lot of good kids from out of state as well. To win that, what did that mean to you?
I couldn't have been more honored with that. Like that was like the whole weekend. Like that happened Saturday morning. I was still like buzzed by like Monday afternoon, like at school. I was so happy and like jumpy like all weekend and stuff. So it was one of the greatest days of my life, obviously.
Wow, in running.
Yeah, it was really so much fun, and it was a really nice course. Like it looked hard because of a few hills, but it was so much fun, and it was awesome.
When you win something like that, does that, like in the back of your own mind, does that make you believe that something's good happening here, and I think I can do some things without getting cocky? But when you win something like that, do you feel like, does that help your confidence and your psyche to know that you can beat a field like that going forward?
I don't know. It was like, I don't think so. I mean, I definitely feel great about myself that I just did that. Yeah. But anything but being like cocky, because that's the last thing I want to do.
You're not that kind of person.
I'm really not.
No, but it's got to give you some confidence in your belly that, hey, I just beat that field.
Confidence like in myself and stuff, like not against the other girls, but like for like how well I'm doing, and like time wise and stuff. But it's really exciting.
Okay. All right, what's the key here? You got another week of LL stuff, and then you got leagues and districts and states, bang 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 right in a row. So staying healthy obviously, but I mean, as a runner, how do you tweak yourself and get yourself ready for these races coming up?
My coaches lately we've been doing a lot of hill workouts and a lot of like end striders and stuff, just to keep my heart rate going. But a lot of hills, because the district course is like a lot
very
of hills.
hilly.
So they just don't want me to be like dead on like the first mile, and
Sure, don't want that.
No,
not if you're going
not
as
at
the
all.
1 seed. You don't want to be dying right away.
Of course not.
Okay. Are you doing any more invitational before the end of the season, or just LL stuff?
Just LL stuff.
Okay, and then leagues and districts and states.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be some eyeballs on you. Will that matter? Will that bother you? Being a favorite or whatever, somebody to beat. That bother you?
I feel like the lead up to the meet is like the worst. Just I always have the jitters, and in school it's hard to focus. And I even had like a test today, and all I was thinking about was this meet.
Really?
But when I get to the course and I look at it, and we take the course walk, and I get my psych up music, I feel like it's like my place, and I just really get really pumped. So I'm not that nervous anymore. But
Okay.
I don't know, I just get really psyched for it, so like all the nerves go away.
What would the psych music be?
It's gonna sound stupid, but Lady Gaga, I'm in love with her. And
It's okay, you're a teenager, you're allowed. Okay.
and like Lil Wayne or something, but
Okay, that gets you going? You're ready to go after that?
yeah, those are my favorites.
Okay. How anxious are you for the next month? You got to be just super excited to see what happens from here on out, I think, don't you?
Yeah, next week we have our last dual meet, and then obviously leagues, districts, and if states comes along. And
Yeah.
pretty exciting.
Okay.
But a lot of nerves.
Yeah. When do the nerves go away? After you hear the gun? After you get a lead? After you hit the tape? I mean, are you nervous that long into a race, or
I don't even
when do you
know.
find your happy place usually?
I honestly don't know what I think about during a race. I'm just like left, right, left, right.
Don't miss the flag. Don't miss the
Yeah.
flag. Don't miss the flag.
I always, in my brain, I'm always saying that red goes right, but that's always wrong. So like, I feel like I'm gonna mess up one meet, and it's gonna
no.
be horrible. But because red equals red, right? That makes more sense.
Red, right?
That makes more sense. Like to, like remember for runners. I don't know, but my nerves usually go away when I hear the gun, and then from then on, I don't know what I think about.
Okay, you're in your happy place. You're
Yeah.
doing your thing. You're running.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to ask you. Is there any chit chat when it's just the two of you out here? I mean, you hear her. I mean, you know she's there. Are you guys chatting at all, or is there anything at all?
No,
Any talking?
I try to just keep every breath I can. I mean,
Oh, I'm sure.
there was one point in the race when she slipped, and I said like, "Are you okay?" But I don't think she heard me.
Okay.
But other than that, I just like was focused, and I just kept looking for the flags. But
Okay.
I did say something. I don't think she heard because she didn't say anything back.
Okay.
But
She might not have heard
it sounded
you.
like it slipped.
But I don't know. Not that you guys are out there talking about,
Like,
music
or-
music or, hey, who's your favorite band? I don't think you're.
yeah.
Yeah, you're just kind of in your own world and just thinking about your pace and your
Right.
strategy in your head, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay. Continued success.
Thank you.
Well done.